Smith machine squats are a tool that I believe should only be used by bodybuilders and those exclusively looking for muscle hypertrophy gains. In fact, it's quite easy to tell if someone has only done squats ever on a Smith machine because their balance is typically pretty poor. You see, the squat is not just a quad or a glute exercise. It's a full body functional movement, meaning it requires your entire body to work together in proper coordination and balance. When you squat on a Smith machine, the bar is going to move on a predetermined set track, meaning that there's far less demand on full body coordination, balance, and stability, meaning this movement is actually far easier to perform given the same load. So what makes the barbell squat so much more difficult is also what makes it so great in that it's building full body strength.
Someone sent me this, and honestly, I don't know why. He didn't say necessarily anything wrong here, and we went through this a bunch of times. If someone is relying solely on machines, training strictly on machines, they will still build functional muscular strength. What they won't develop is the function itself. They won't develop necessary motor skill to perform the free weight variation of the movement. It's not that deep. But if you give that someone who is training on the machines the whole time enough time to nail the technique on the free weight variation of the movement, they'll be just as strong. That functional muscle, that functional strength is there. What isn't is a motor skill. They just need enough time to develop the necessary neuromuscular efficiency for performing the specific task, aka specificity. And developing the mentioned neuromuscular efficiency usually takes a month or so, specifically in case of free weight compound lifts, because they only require a basic degree of motor skill. We even have studies which indicate training on the machines alone still leads to a significant and comparable degree of carryover to other mechanically similar lifts and movements. So even if you're only training on the machines with a fixed resistance line, you're still building that functional muscle, functional strength. What you're not developing is the function itself, motor skill necessary for those free weight compound lifts. No, you're not building empty or unfunctional muscles. Muscle has a function, and as such, it's functional by default. But still, I don't necessarily disagree with anything he said here this time. If you don't want to end up being motorically retarded, it's probably a good idea to incorporate a couple of free weight or bodyweight compound lifts in your training protocol.